The shop was started it's now about 13 years ago, and my partner Jacques in the shop, he started the shop in the back of his father's shop. Now his dad had a shop called Kloofmaat, and I joined Jacques a couple of years later. We became like this cultural cockroach that they kept trying to stamp out as all these fancy shops appeared in Kloof Street with glass and aluminium and 2 pairs of shoes and 1 book, you know what I mean? And we were this little shop that just kept filling up, and we survived. And then what I read was very important is that in England, when you have a record shop, you must never be on the high street, what they call the high street, because sooner or later McDonald's or a Vita Cafe is going to come along and kick you out. So you must always just be around the corner from the high street. And when we had to find a new premises, we found this premises. No one was even, there was no shop here. And I realized this was the ideal because we were right next to Kloof. And we dug in here, and we've been here ever since. So the shop's about 13 years old. We've been here about 7, 8 years in this premises. Every day we have people that come in specifically coming to visit Mabu Vinyl because of the movie. It's a tourist destination. People come in, we say we've seen the movie, we come into Cape Town, we want to see the shop, and then they come in, and first of all they're stunned, they love it. And then they always buy something. They buy T-shirts, or they buy Rodriguez CDs, and sometimes they buy other souvenirs. They say, what South African music have you got on vinyl? We'd like to take something back to where we come from. And we get from all over, from Korea, from Australia, from Canada, America, Argentina, Germany. This morning we had people from Portugal and Spain. Every day we have to, but that's not our only client base or customers. We have a lot of local South Africans that come in to buy their music. We also get local tourists, people from Johannesburg that come down regularly to visit Mabu Vinyl and buy records. Being a second-hand shop, my partner Jacques, he said because it's second-hand, because it's all second-hand, the universe has got to bring it to us. You can't go out and buy second-hand stuff. People have to bring it in. So we're very open to that, and everything that we have here, people have bought and sold to us. So it's very important that we give people really good deals and pay them what we think is fair for what they're bringing to us, so they'll come back. But the pricing of it is important. Even though it's stuff that's kind of valuable, we always like to price it at a price that someone who wants to buy it thinks, geez, that's really reasonable. I actually only started physically working at Mabu Vinyl on 1st of November last year. Though I've been involved with Steven Sugarman and the Sugarman project since 1997, and involved with building the Mabu Vinyl website and behind the scenes for years. So I've always felt like I've been part of the Mabu Vinyl family, but I physically started working here not even a year ago yet. And that it changed my life. Coming to work here in a shop and talking to people every day about music. It was, as I said to Sugar a while ago, I didn't know I was dead, but I feel so alive here. And there's no other, that's why I stay, because I just feel so alive. It's like the most amazing place ever. I work 6 days a week, and I volunteer for extra shifts if I can, because it's really just so cool. First of all, we sell a lot of CDs. We sell a lot of books, we sell a lot of videos, we sell a lot of DVDs, we sell a lot of stuff. So vinyl is just a portion, but we've always regarded vinyl as the most important portion of the shop, because that's why we started, and that always has to be kept up. Now, there's 2 different kinds of customers. There's the old toppies, my age group, who were always into vinyl, were disappointed when vinyl shops kind of closed, couldn't get vinyl, but kept their collections, kept their turntables, and now can go buy like all the records that they couldn't find back then when they were kids. That's half but the other half of our customers are young guys who've grown up purely on digital, downloading MP3s, iTunes, that whole thing. And suddenly they come in contact with records. And it's kind of like it's an analog thing in a digital world, and a lot of them get it. That this is a little bit different. This is playing a record. This is making time for yourself. You have to put the record on and listen to it and get up and turn it over. It's not like put on your iPod and you can listen to like 1,000 songs in a row without having to sort of move. It's so interesting how the analog has wormed its way back into digital worlds. People are interested in it. People are buying records.
They want to, you know, I mean, look at this. I mean, this is a piece of art before you've even taken the record out and listened to it. You know what I mean? All the information. And it's the same old stuff. You can buy new records now, but they're not like the old ones. We don't get involved with the new stuff that you can buy in shopping centres. We like the second-hand stuff. That's our market. That stuff's overpriced. We can sell you the same record for a quarter of the price. The original record in good condition. We like original records. We get a record, we take it out, we look at it, we grade it, we look at the info on the back, we don't know if it's an original or an import. That every record has a history almost engraved in its run-off grooves. So for us, I'd probably sound like an old toppy, but the fact that it's such a hip kind of business now means that it's for everybody, and I'm really happy about that, you know.